Perfect.
Alright, let's
Pink back
try.
books, everyone. Please make sure you have your pink back books. One and a green ticket.
Start dabbing.
3293601.
I haven't dabbed him.
10001. Good luck. Eyes down. And your first number. 8080, 4 and 2, 42, 5050, all the ones 11, 7 and 9, 79, 3 and 1, 31, 3 and 5, 35, 60, 60, on its own number 9, 3 and 7, 37, on its own number 3, 6 and 9, 69, 3 and 8, 38, 7 and 8, 78, 2 and 8, 28, 6 and 2, 62, 1 and 2, 12, 4, 0, 40, 6 and 8, 68, 8 and 3, 83, 5 and 7, 57, all the 2s, 22, 8 and 2, 82, 4 and 5, 45, 6 and 1, 61, 7 and 1, 71, 2, 0, 20, 3 and 9, 39, 5 and 8, 58, on its own number 2, 1, 0, 10, 2 and 5, 25, 1 and 7, 17, all the 4s, 44, 3, 0, 30, 6 and 3, 63, all the 5s, 55, 4 and 1, 41, all the 7, 77, 6 and 5, 65.
I forgot about the machine. I remember machine this way.
Bingo on 65.
44. Damn. Oh, God.
Oh, absolutely repeated 65.
They missed it at 44.
Are you 100%? Yep. All right, the last number called and completed was 65. Your next number? 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 1, 51. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 3, 43. 9, 0, 90. 4 and 8, 48. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 6, 86. 2 and 1,
Bingo!
21.
Can't be fun now. I thought I better yell because I didn't know if anyone was around me.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed.
Do you want to do
Yellow ticket 02, first number. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 6, 46. 8 and 9, 89. All the 4s, 44. 6 and 2, 62. All the 3s, 33. All the 5s, 55. 3 and 8, 38. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 2, 52. All the 2s, 22. 3 and 1, 31. 5, 0, 50. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 8, 78. 3, 0, 30. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 8, 48. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 4, 74. All the 8s, 88. 4 and 2, 42. 6, 0, 60. On its own number 3. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 3, 83. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 1, 61. All the 1s, 11. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 3, 53. 2, 0, 20. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 5, 25. On its own number 9. 1 and 4, 14. 4 and 7, 47. On its own number 2. 5 and 1, 51. 6 and 8, 68. 2 and 9, 29. Bingo! 29. Table 2.
Yeah.
Hand on, please. Just here at the end of table 2.
39006
That was lucky.
Correct time. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game, orange ticket. Ending 03200, first number. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 1, 51. 4, 0, 40. 6 and 4, 64. On its own number 7. 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 4, 74. On its own number 8. 2 and 4, 24. 6, 0, 60. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 5 45. On its own, number 6. 5 and 8 58. 8 and 7 87. 3 and 2 32. 6 and 5 65. 1 and 2 12. 4 and 1 41. 6 and 9 69. 5 and 3 53. 4 and 8 48. 7 and 3 73. All the 8s 88. 7 and 8 78. On its own, number 9. 2 and 1 21. 3 and 4 34. 3 and 6 36. 8 and 9 89. 2 and 8 28. 8 and 3 83. 7 and 5 75. On its own, number 5. 8 0 80. 5 0 50. 5 and 9 59. 3 and 5 35. All the 1s 11. 5 and 4 54. 2 and 9 29. 6 and 3 63. On its own, number 2. All the 3s 33. 3 and 8 38. 8 and 6 86. All the 7s 77. 1 and 6 16. 1 and 3 13. 5 and 2 52. 2 and 3 23.
What'd you need?
49 and 3.
Upstairs. Upstairs.
No.
That's what I'm saying, going like, hello.
Do you want to sit it here? I can move my stuff.
That's all good. I forgot about it in the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I've still got it on there. I was worried about
I'm
this.
going to move this down so you can put it
It's fine. It's settled, Heather. You can see from there.
Move the
And you can
bin.
yell out.
Oh, yeah, you want me to go
So
out?
I have a pink back ball.
I was going to get you them to the
Oh,
Oh, empty it.
Pink backbook, orange chairs,
Look at it there.
2936034967.
And that bingo is correct. Is there any other calls?
That'll be
No?
right.
Game closed. Your next game is on a blue ticket ending on 4. First number. 6 and 9 69. 4 and 8 48. All the 6 are 66. 1 and 3 13. 8 and 5 85. All the 1s 11. 7 and 4 74. 4 and 7 47. On its own, number 9. 6 and 5 65. 1 and 8 18. 7 and 2 72. 3 and 9 39. 6 and 7 67. 2 and 6 26. On its own, number 2. 3 and 2 32. 7 and 3 73. On its own, number 8. 5 and 8 58. 4 and 5 45. All 3s 33. 6 and 4 64. 2 and 8 28. On its own, number 6. 8 and 4 84. 4 and 2 42. On its own, number 3. 1 and 4 14. 3 and 7 37. 8 and 1 81. 3 and 4 34. 3 and 8 38. On its own, number 1. 4 and 3 43. All the 2s 22. 1 and 6 16. 4 0 40. 6 and 2 62. 7 and 1 71. On its own, number 7. 4 and 6 46. All the 8s 88. 1 and 9 19. 7 and 8 78. 3 and 5 35. 8 and 9 89. 5 0 50. 5 and 7 57. All the 7 77. 7 and 5 75. 2 0 20. 8 0 80. On its own, number 5. 7 and 9 79. 1 0 10. 4 and 9 49. 8 and 6 86. 6 0 60.
Oh, 52 and 90. Did you get down? I needed 2 for ages.
Two.
Yeah.
Fucking ages. I kept on going every number around.
Yeah.
Correct.
Next one, 60 on
Yeah,
ticket,
Owen's
number
here.
1, double vote number 4, 6 2 3.
Boy, I said, is that Owen?
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed.
You're on YouTube.
Sam.
All right.
What?
And your
I'm in my own little...
878, 5 and 7 57, on its own, number 9, 3 and 6 36, 8 and 1 81, 1 and 3 13, 9 0 90, 5 and 9 59, 8 and 4 44, 4 and 9 49, 4 0 40, 3 and 5 35, 4 and 1, 41. On its own, number 7. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 4. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 1, 31. 8 and 7, 87. 8, 0, 80. 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 1, 51. On its own, number 6. 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 4, 54. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 2, 62. 6 and 4, 64. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 1, 21. 6, 0, 60. All the 2s, 22. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 1, 61. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, number 2. All the 3s, 33. On its own, number 8. 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 3. 4 and 6, 46. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 3, 63. 1 and 6, 16. 7, 0, 70. 8 and 9, 89. 1, 0, 10. 4 and 5, 45. Bingo, 45.
What do you need?
14 and 19.
Oh. Right, what were you saying now? Yeah, they can't see you, they can just hear you. So.
619590.
Correct, Spanner. Is there any other calls? No? Game closed.
So like 30 calls, I had 2 numbers.
I had 5 when you said you
Okay,
had 2.
next game is on a green ticket. NT 06. Eyes down, first number. 7 and 9, 79. 8, 0, 80. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 7, 87. All the 2s, 22. 5, 0, 50. On its own, number 7. On its own, number 8. 8 and 3, 83. 3 and 9, 39. 6, 0, 60. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 4, 84. 3 and 7, 37. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 3, 13. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 1, 41. 1 and 9, 19. On its own, number 1. 1 and 8, 18. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 3, 53. On its own, number 5. 5 and 6, 56. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 9, 69. 6 and 7, 67. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 5, 25. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 9. 5 and 8, 58. 9, 0, 90. All the 6 are 66. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 3, 73. 1, 0, 10. All the 4s, 44. 5 and 7, 57. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 8, 78.
Bingo.
78.
46 calls.
You're going a lot at the moment.
7 down, tickets for number 1.
Ah, that many.
Double 7 up to 6. 61948.
That bingo is correct. Is there any other calls? No, game closed. Okay, next game is on a yellow ticket ending 07. Eyes down, first number. 7 and 1, 71. 5 and 8, 58. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 3. 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 5. 8 and 2, 82. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 4, 34. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 1, 31. 2, 0, 20. 5 and 9, 59. 5 and 3, 53. On its own, number 8. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 1, 51. All the 4s, 44. 8 and 9, 89. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 4. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 2, 52. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 3, 23. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 2. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 8, 48. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 1. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 4, 74. 7, 0, 70. 4, 0, 40. On its own, number 6. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 1, 41, 6, 0, 60, 1, 0, 10, 2 and 9, 29, 3 and 6, 36, 6 and 7, 67, 6 and 8, 68. All the threes, 33.
Bingo.
33.
On yellow, serial number
Everyone double tap and subscribe, please.
58651.
Correct, Bruce. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, orange ticket ending 08. Eyes down in the first number. 7 and 676, 7 and 272, 8 and 787. On its own, number 3. All the 5s, 55. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 9, 79. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 5, 85. 6 and 8, 68. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 8, 48. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 8, 38. On its own, number 6. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 2, 32. 3, 0, 30. 1 and 3, 13. On its own, number 1. 4 and 3, 43. 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 2. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 7, 57. 2 and 5, 25. 1, 0, 10. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 4, 34. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 3, 53. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 5, 15. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, number 9. 8 and 6, 86. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 3, 83.
Bingo.
Is
Need
there
that.
any
Number
calls?
7.
2. Got a hand up over here. Bruce?
Look, you're very quiet over there. Start dinging.
Alright,
I didn't hear.
1. Double 8.
Does it make noise or no? Yeah, okay.
First one's correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
83 on a yellow, orange, sorry. Serial number 10008, ticket number 56559.
And that is also
Coming,
correct.
that's
Any
right.
calls? No? Game closed. Next game, blue ticket 09200, first number. 3, 0, 30. 3 and 8, 38. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 3, 83. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 3. 6, 0, 60. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 6, 56. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 6, 36. On its own, number 9. 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 8. 7, 0, 17. All the 6s, 66. All the 1s, 11. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 1, 81. All the 8s, 88. 1 and 7, 17. 5, 0, 50. 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 9, 59. 8, 0, 80. 5 and 2, 52. 7 and 9, 79. All the 7, 77. 6 and 9, 69. On its own, number 7. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 4, 54. 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 3, 13. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 4, 74. 2 and 9, 29. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 6, 46. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 3, 63. 8 and 9, 89. On its own, number 4. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 4, 84. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 5, 15. 2 and 1, 21. 9, 0, 90. 1, 0, 10. 3 and 9, 39. 0, 39.
I was cheering.
Thank you, I saw you there.
I heard a ding walk up.
I thought it was yours. That's what I'm like. Why is you including
All of them are done now, so if you
All
wanna
the
change
bloody
colour.
4s.
Or if you want me to.
Yeah. And normally comes out too.
Serial number 1. Double
No.
60824.
Change all your colours.
Correct. Is there any other calls? Not there? Two calls. Yeah, it's two.
What? She put it on maybe because
I
you.
don't need it. No, I'm alright. I'm alright.
100009, ticket number 57871.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Next game's on the pink ticket 10, first number. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, number 8. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 7. 8 and 4, 84. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 1, 31. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 6, 36. 5 and 8, 58. 1 and 7, 17. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 9, 79. 8, 0, 80. 7 and 5, 75. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 1, 61. On its own, number 2. 4 and 5, 45. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 6, 26. 6 and 3, 63. 1 and 4, 14. 8 and 1, 81. 5 and 6, 56. 7 and 4, 74. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 5, 25. 7, 0, 70. On its own, number 3. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 4, 64. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 9, 89. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 3, 43. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 2, 52. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 2, 82. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 4, 54.
Yeah, bigger.
54.
So I needed help then.
60 and 88.
54.
I need
Ticket
four.
number 1
4 and
0010
47. 5 and 47.
58622.
Correct.
74
Is there any
numbers.
other calls? No? Any calls? Your next game is on a green ticket 11, first number. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, number 5. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 8, 68. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 1, 7, 0, 70. 2 and 6, 26. 6, 0, 60. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 5, 35. 3 and 2, 32. On its own, number 7. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 1, 41. 5, 0, 50. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 3, 63. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 4, 14. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 4. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 1, 51. 3 and 7, 37. 9, 0, 90. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 8. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 3, 73. All the 3s, 33. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 9, 49. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 2, 72. 5 and 2, 52.
Bingo.
Bingo 52. Times 2, votes.
52 on a green ticket, serial number 100011, ticket number 59495.
First one's correct.
52 on ticket serial number 10011 62765.
And that is also correct. Is there any other calls? No? Game closed. Your next game is on a yellow ticket and
Hello.
1 2, first number. 1 and 6, 16. 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 6. 2 and 9, 29. 2, 0, 20. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 8, 38. 6 and 3, 63. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 1, 1. On its own, number 9. On its own, number 1. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 6, 46. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, number 7. 4 and 1, 41. On its own, number 3. 6 and 9, 69. All the 7, 77. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 2, 82. All the 3s 33. 8 and 9 89. 7 and 2 72. 1 and 8 18. 1 and 3 13. 1 0 10. On its own number 4. 2 and 3 23. 2 and 1 21. 8 and 4 84. 1 and 5 15. All the 8s 88. 4 and 3 43. 1 and 7 17. 2 and 7 27. 4 and 9 49. 1 and 4 14. 3 and 5 35. 2 and 5 25. On its own number 2. 6 and 5 65. 8 and 7 87. 8 and 6 86. All the 2s 22. All the 6s 66. On its own number 5. 80 80.
Bingo.
80.
We're at 24, 24, 30, 31.
80 on the ticket, serial number 1, 0002, 58 555.
Correct, Span. Any other polls? No? Okay, closed. Next game,
I missed
orange
the call,
ticket,
sorry.
entered 1-3. Eyes down, first number. All the 6s 66.
Okay.
3 and 9 39. 7 and 6 76. 2 and 9 29. On its own number 4. 1 and 4 14. 4 and 1 41. 7 and 5 75. 7 and 9. 6 and 4 64. All the 7 77. 2 and 8 28. 4 and 9 49. On its own number 5. 5 and 8 58. 1 and 3 13. 2 and 4 24. 7 0 70. 7 and 1 71. 6 and 8 68. 1 and 5 15. All the 4s 44. 4 0 40. 5 and 6 56. 1 and 2 12. 4 and 6 46. On its own number 7. 4 and 7 47. 6 and 3 63. 5 and 2 52. 2 and 3 23. 6 and 1 61. 8 and 9 89. 5 and 3 53. 1 and 6 16. All the 2s 22. 3 and 7 37. 3 and 4 34. 4 and 8 48. 7 and 2 72. 5 0 50. On its own number 6. 5 and 4 54. 6 and 9 69. Bingo 69.
Is that better? Go out and come back in, maybe.
Ticket serial number 1, 0013,
Should be better.
573331.
Correct. Any other polls? No? Okay, closed. Next game's on a blue ticket, ending 1-4, first number. 1 and 5 15. 7 and 5 75. 6 and 7 67. 1 and 7 17. 3 and 9 39. 4 and 2 42. 2 and 4 24. 5 and 1 51. On its own number 4. 6 and 4 64. On its own number 8. 7 and 4 74. 6 and 2 62. On its own number 6. 9 0 90. 5 and 7 57. On its own number 3. 7 and 3 73. 7 and 8 78. 1 0 10. 7 and 1 71. On its own number 9. 6 and 9 69. 3 and 6 36. 2 and 6 26. 3 and 7 37. 8 and 3 83. 7 0 70. 8 and 9 89. 8 0 80. 7 and 9 79. 8 and 1 81. 1 and 2 12. All the 7 77. 4 0 40. 2 and 7 27. 5 and 2 52. 4 and 9 49. On its own number 7. 2 and 9 29. 1 and 4 14. 3 and 5 35. All the 5s 55. 6 0 60. 2 and 1 21. 2 0 20. 4 and 3 43. 4 and 1 41.
Bingo.
Bingo 41. Will be on the floor, and of course they're just $1 each. Every single game is worth 3.
She's coming back.
What is it? I don't know. He'll tell me the break. Last game's on a pink ticket, ending at 1-5.
Good luck.
You're playing for $2,000. Good luck, nice article. Ice down, first number.
$2,000.
8 and 383. 1 and 414. 5 and 8 58. 7 and 2 72. 1 and 3 13. All the 6 is 66. 8 0 80. 4 and 3 43. 4 and 8 48. All the 7 77. 5 and 9 59. 2 and 6 26. 2 and 5 25. All the 1s 11. 5 and 6 56. 4 and 6 46. On its own number 9. 2 and 4 24. 6 and 2 62. 6 and 7 67. 2 and 9 29. 5 and 3 53. 7 0 70. 1 and 2 12. 3 and 8 38. 5 and 1 51. All the 5s 55. 3 and 1 31. 8 and 1 81. On its... Is that you? No? Last number was 81. Next number. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 4. 6 and 8 68. On its own, number 8. 4 and 7 47. 3 and 2 32. 8 and 5 85. 2 and 1 21. 1 and 9 19. 1 and 8 18. All the 8s 88. On its own, number 1. 1 and 6 16. 7 and 8 78. 5 0 50. 3 and 9 39. 7 and 6 76. 8 and 6 86. 1 0 10. 6 and 9 69. 3 and 5 35. 7 and 4 74. 3 and 4 34. 2 and 7 27.
44.
27.
Oh, God.
No,
I know, I was sitting there.
birthday.
Yeah, I know.
1944.
No, Sam coming
Okay,
down
27 tickets to number 1, 0015, 6165.
I literally almost gave up on just the book and I'm like,
As soon as I saw Sam walk back again and have a look at my machine, I'm like, oh, I might be a bit close.
I still needed like 6 numbers in your round too.
I needed 2 twice.
Oh,
That was for $2,000. That would have been nice.
Literally, that's how much in there.
That would've been perfect.
All I wanted was
Yeah.
when they go 34, I'm like, no, 10 more numbers, please. 44.
that would have been perfect.
Welcome in everyone. Please double tap on my screen. Big night tonight. 20k. $2,000.
Yeah, well, no. That's my problem.
And
Mark all my numbers
That would have been nice.
I watch you doing an overlaps one. I'm like, I forget about that overlap one.
but because it's not fully covered, it's fine. Like I can do it.
Find in your brain, not in mine.
I need the big.
I'd be freaking out.
I'll stick to the little ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go up.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go up and get my thing, my
Thing,
Christmas thingy.
thing,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna get some of them. How many do you reckon you can play?
Yeah. Yeah.
2? You reckon you can do 2?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do 2? Slow? Do you want to do a sheet for me? Yeah,
For which one?
for the Christmas one.
No pressure.
You reckon you can do 2 or no? Full sheet? Slow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like the ruffle and that. Yeah. Have you done it before?
No.
No. Okay.
I said sure.
Alright, so I'll just go up and I'll chuck.
The money.
So I'm going to do 2. You're going to try 2 or you're going to try 1?
Sure.
You're doing 1. And then I trust Beck more than you.
Nice.
You're welcome.
People know me very well.
But I know him.
So
I know.
And I know, and look, he's stressed, alright? Like, he's like this, and I'm like, you good? While he's tapping, like, I've got 2 sheets, he's got 1, and I'm like, you good? And he's like, yep.
I could play 4 books or so.
4 books,
4
yeah,
sheets.
4 sheets at Queensland, where it's slow as hell. Not here. I don't know if he's selling it now or
I
not.
can play slow while she's going past up there.
Yeah. And miss numbers.
Well, that becomes your problem. Not mine.
I'm gonna see if I can go up to the front and pay
Did
for
you
it up
just
there.
ring the front?
No,
Oh,
no.
Say,
Yeah,
how do you have their personal numbers?
I've got their numbers. I've got personal numbers, but I just don't ring them. Okay.
Got more money for it?
No, I'm alright. Got something up there. What do you want?
Yes.
Banana shake.
No.
What do you want? I've got money. What do you want? Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. That'll work.
Are they lining up for this again, are they? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Tap, 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 tap.
Alright, just break over, back into it. Good game, good game.
It's such a nana. That's the one thing I hate about coming to bingo is getting home late. Like, I don't like going to bed at 11 o'clock. It's too late for me.
I get home late. Go to bed at 12 and I'm past 3.
Oh, shit. No, I'm
Look
not.
at that.
But still, it's the worst thing.
3 hours, so go again.
The thing I don't like is driving home by myself. That's not great.
Take you a little bit to London, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's not too bad long, but there's like kangaroos and stuff.
Yeah, I see them every morning.
Yeah.
I'll get one day. One morning I was coming to work and it jumped in front of the road right into the truck. I stopped, turned and just looked at me. Just rolled on its way. I'm like, next time I'll get you there.
This is kangaroo.
Yeah, they just
Do you live where there's a lot of kangaroos?
Oh. Did he get you for double money?
I got it for 150.
Okay. What's on offer?
200 actually. It's 40. So, well, I'm not going to give you a nasty thing, so just you put the number and if
Oh, I gotta pick a number.
it doesn't come out,
Yeah.
I
What are you
won't.
gonna
If
do?
it
You can
doesn't
just
come out,
walk
I'll give you
through.
nothing.
Alright, well,
Doesn't
I don't know
matter.
why, but I'm gonna pick number 23.
I hate that number.
Come to me. Come and into me.
Yes. That's my house number.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go. Check your raffle
Let's get
tickets,
it.
because we're about to draw first, which is a fully maxed out pet, and name
Hello.
number on the back, ticket number 604.
Not me. Jump her, Aaron. Go get her. Get her, Aaron.
Upstairs, please.
You might have
Oh,
won that.
that's okay. No, stay there, no, stay there. I'll meet you after I do all the draws. Now, the next 10 minutes,
jump up, that's
receiving
a long
break
way up
opens,
there.
which you
It
can
is.
collect from the office in the next break, please. First one, 554.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next one. 126.
This is shit.
Next one.
1, 2, 6.
Yeah, you can't just pick your numbers on whatever.
431. 431.
Going, going, going.
Check your tickets, please, because I'm going to call it
I like it when
3 times and then it's
Sorry?
gone. Last call. 431.
Yeah.
You are
But then they still give it to me.
on recall. 1330. Thank you. Next one. 1623. 1623.
No.
All right, didn't hear anything. Next one. 1910.
No.
1910. Last call. 1910. You're gone. Redraw. 637. Thank you. Next one. 1569.
1587.
1564.
Thank you. Right down the
Well,
back.
Started early today.
Next one. 101.
I got 1018.
Upstairs, thanking you. Name and
Cut
number
the
on
head
back.
off.
Next one. 187. Yeah. Thank you.
Right near
Next
it.
one. 1243.
No.
Thank you. And next one. 1193. And thank you everyone for supporting us in tonight's
That's
raffle.
it.
Where's the last one that called?
Down the back near the big board.
I'm glad that you're a real team player and you consult
These
it.
hours?
I would have asked Spanner and he would have went,
69.
I should have maybe Cruz, he picks alright. Hey Cruz, number 23 is good, yeah? That's okay if he's nodding. Alright. I haven't been able to actually pick the right number for a while. Doesn't matter.
Drink
You
gold
said it's the
surf.
best number, you picked the rest
I
of the
got
time.
4.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, Big Cash Carnival. This is the flyer that was given to you when you bought your raffle tickets. It is the only flyer we are playing. I have put your pet machines into sleep mode. Your serial number is 100113, and you're playing for $500 cash.
Oh, beautiful.
Good luck, it is all nice and slow. Eyes down, first number. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 8, 38. 4, 0, 40. 8 and 9, 89. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 4, 24. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 4, 84. 2, 0, 20. All the sixes, 66. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 9, 19. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 5, 45. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 1, 71. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 9, 29. 8 and 2, 82. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 5, 85. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 3, 53. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 3. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 3, 63. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 9, 59. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 1, 31. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 6, 76. 1 and 6, 16. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 4. 2 and 6, 26. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 1, 51. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 8, 48. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 9, 39. 7, 0, 70. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 9, 49. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 9, 79. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 2, 42. 7 and 5, 75. On its own, number 6. All the 7s, 77. 8, 0, 80. On its own, number 9.
Bingo!
Thank God, so
Yay! Good job, Beck.
36 and 57.
I need number 9.
Hi, Bella.
Well,
Wow.
Alright,
Well, they won as well, so she's loving you right now.
That is absolutely correct. Congratulations, winner. Congratulations, floor staff. Excellent. Miracles? Miracles.
what chord is that?
What chord?
You and me.
Samsung.
Oh,
Yeah. We don't run iPhones here.
All right, time to play.
You need an iPhone charger, don't you?
For those that
I thought I
have
put my phone
paper
on
books,
charger.
please make sure you have your yellow back books, everyone. Yellow back books. Every single game is $300. Playing on a green ticket, 3300701. And hex 1200001. Eyes down. First number. On its own, number 1. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 2, 12. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 2, 32. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, number 5. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 2, 62. 1, 0, 10. 3 and 6, 36. All the 2s, 22. All the 1s, 11. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 8. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 1, 51. 3 and 4, 34. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 5, 75. On its own, number 3. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 3, 63. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 3, 43. 2 and 8, 28. On its own, number 7. 5 and 7, 57. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 9. 4 and 2, 42. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 9, 29. all the 7s 77, 5 and 8 58, all the 3s 33, 7 and 2 72, on its own number 4, 8 and 1 81, 3 and 8 38, 3 0 30, 7 and 8 78, 3 and 5 35, 8 and 5 85, 4 0 40, 1 and 5 15, 6 and 4 64, 3 and 7 37, on its own number 6, 4 and 8 48,
44.
First one, 48. Ticket serial number 2.
Is it like, is it an iPhone lead you need or a Samsung one? Apparently Samsung.
I don't know, it's an iPhone, but I'm going to try and get
Try it.
Sorry, 2. Number 1, 5 8 9 2.
correct.
You reckons it'll fit? Alright.
Opposed.
I don't know.
Next
If
game
it doesn't
going,
fit, don't
ticket
do
number
it.
2, first number. All the 4s 44, 4 and 6 46, 2 and 5 25, all the 5s 55, on its own number 8, 6 and 8 68, 7 and 2 72, 7 0 70, 7 and 9 79, 1 and 7 17, 8 and 1 81, 2 0 20, 8 and 7 87, on its own number 5, 2 and 3 23, all the 8s 88, all the 2s 22, on its own number 9, 6 and 1 61, 7 and 6 76, 5 and 3 53, 8 and 9 89, 3 and 2 32, on its own number 2, 6 and 7 67, 8 and 5 85, 5 and 9 59, 1 0 10, 5 and 4 54, 5 and 1 51, 5 and 2 52, on its own number 1, 5 and 7 57, 6 and 2 62, 4 and 7 47, all the 3s 33, 4 and 1 41, 6 and 3 63, all the 7s 77, 4 and 3 43, 2 and 6 26, 4 and 5 45, 8 and 4 84, 6 and 9 69, 8 and 6 86, 4 and 8 48, on its own number 7, 4 and 9 49, 9 0 90, 3 and 6 36, 3 and 8 38, 8 and 3 83, 1 and 2 12, 1 and 8 18, 4 0 40.
4040, 3030.
Only 14.
between
Oh.
14 and they got 12 and then 18.
Look how they do
You
that.
had 3 numbers to go at 34.
Did I?
I stopped watching mine.
Just like, did I? Did I? Oh.
I'm not even watching my machine. I'm just,
And that is correct.
4's a bit hard for me at the moment. I don't know. Like,
Orange ticket 03, first number. 2 and 6 26, 4 and 7 47, 3 and 6 36, 3 and 9 39, 7 and 2 72, 8 and 3 83, 8 and 2 82, 2 and 4 24, all the 5s 55, 1 and 2 12, 2 and 9 29, 5 0 50, 5 and 6 56, 6 and 9 69, 3 and 5 35, 2 and 7 27, all the 7 77, 4 0 40, 7 and 3 73, 6 and 5 65, 1 and 3 13, 5 and 7 57, 1 0 10, 6 and 8 68, all the 6s 66, 3 0 30, on its own number 6, on its own number 7, 7 and 9 79, 4 and 9 49, 1 and 6 16, 7 and 4 74, 3 and 2 32, 1 and 8 18, 6 and 2 62, 2 0 20, 4 and 8 48, 2 and 3 23, 8 0 80, 3 and 7 37, 3 and 4 34, 3 and 8 38, 2 and 5 25, 7 and 5 75, 8 and 7 87, 7 and 8 78, 6 and 1 61, 8 and 9 89, all the 3s 33, 7 and 1 71, on its own number 5, on its own number 9.
9 again.
Another paper ticket.
Lucky books tonight.
Get your books from Stephen later. Alright, number 9, orange ticket, yellow back book, 33407003 6112. Wait, no, 6111.
And that is correct. Any other calls? No? 15 closed.
Let's go.
And next game's on a blue ticket 04, first number. 8 and 7, 87, 2 and 7, 27, 5 and 2, 52, 1 and 6, 16, 2 and 1, 21, 4 and 1, 41, 5 and 1, 51. On its own, number 4, 8 and 2, 82, 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 9, 2 and 6, 26, 6 and 8, 68, 4 and 5, 45, 3 and 8, 38, 6 and 5, 65, 8 and 3, 83, 3, 0, 30. All the 5s, 55, 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 3, 6, 0, 60, 4 and 3, 43, 1 and 4, 14, 8 and 1, 81, 2 and 9, 29, 1 and 3, 13, 5 and 7, 57, 2 and 3, 23, 4, 0, 40, 5 and 4, 54, all the 8s, 88. On its own, number 6, 2 and 8, 28, 4 and 9, 49, all the 1s, 11, 5 and 8, 58, 4 and 6, 46, 3 and 9, 39, 9, 0, 90, all the 7s, 77, 6 and 3, 63, 5 and 9, 59, 8 and 6, 86, 3 and 5, 35, 8 and 4, 84, 7 and 5, 75, bingo, 75.
I thought I was doing this, I need 4.
Blue 204 637 55.
Correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game,
Welcome
ticket
in.
05, first number. 7 and 5, 75, 2 and 6, 26, 7, 0, 70, 3, 0, 30, 6 and 5, 65, 8 and 2, 82, 7 and 2, 72, 7 and 8, 78, 7 and 9, 79. On its own, number 4, 2 and 9, 29, 3 and 7, 37, 3 and 5, 35, 2, 0, 20, 3 and 8, 38, 1 and 7, 17, 5 and 2, 52. On its own, number 1, 8 and 1, 81, 7 and 6, 76, 2 and 8, 28. All the 6 are 66. On its own, number 3, on its own, number 7, all the 7, 77, 3 and 6, 36, 6 and 4, 64, all the 3s, 33, 8 and 6, 86, 4 and 6, 46, 6 and 9, 69, 7 and 1, 71, all the 4s, 44, 2 and 7, 27, 3 and 4, 34, 5 and 7, 57, 5 and 9, 59, 5 and 6, 56, 4 and 9, 49, on its own, number 5, 1 and 3, 13, all the 5s, 55, 4 and 3, 43, 1 and 8, 18, 5 and 1, 51, 1, 0, 10, 4 and 5, 45, 7 and 3, 73, 7 and 4, 74, 2 and 3, 23, 6 and 1, 61.
Bingo.
Bingo, 61.
61 on a pink ticket, serial number 2, number 005, ticket number 60987.
And that is correct. Any other calls?
Doesn't matter. Better off to call than not at all.
Okay, next game is on a green ticket 06, first number. 5 and 8, 58, 5 and 2, 52, 8 and 4, 84, 1 and 8, 18, all the 3s, 33, 1, 0, 10, 4 and 9, 49, 2, 0, 20, 4 and 6, 46, 7, 0, 70, 7 and 4, 74, 8 and 1, 81, 2 and 6, 26, 8 and 5, 85, 6 and 3, 63, 3 and 6, 36, 5 and 4, 54, 7 and 8, 78, 3 and 8, 38, 4, 0, 40, 2 and 4, 24, all the 4s, 44, all the 7s, 77, 3, 0, 30, all the 5s, 55, on its own, number 6, 1 and 6, 16, 6 and 1, 61, on its own, number 2, 7 and 5, 75, 5 and 3, 53, on its own, number 5, 7 and 6, 76, 8 and 7, 87, 1 and 4, 14, 8 and 3, 83, 5 and 1, 51, 7 and 2, 72, 7 and 9, 79, 6 and 7, 67, 2 and 8, 28, 2 and 7, 27, 6 and 5, 65. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 3. 8 and 6, 86. 8, 0, 80. All the 2s, 22. On its own, number 1. All the 1s, 11. 4 and 3, 43. 9, 0, 90. 7 and 1, 71. 3 and 5, 35.
Bingo!
I wasn't dinging. I've yelled out before when my fucking finger has been sitting on another number, so it's been covering it.
Yellow back
And then as soon as I take it off, I'm like, don't worry about it.
3340.
I'd prefer to yell out than miss it. I've never missed a bingo.
06.
Never.
Your ticket number
By myself without mum.
60.
Yeah.
I was playing 5 books. I
That is
fucking missed it.
correct.
And it was on like
Is there any
600 dollars.
calls?
Oh yeah, no, I couldn't
I
do
was
that.
2 numbers too late.
Yeah,
The
no.
next game is
I
on
couldn't
yellow
do that.
ticket 07, first number. 1 and 6, 16. 3 and 9, 39. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 8, 28. 4 and 9, 49. 1 and 2, 12. 2, 0, 20. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 4. 3 and 1, 31. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, number 3. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 5, 25. On its own, number 2. 5 and 3, 53. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 2, 62. All the 8s, 88. 7 and 5, 75. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 3, 83. On its own, number 8. 8 and 2, 82. 2 and 9, 29. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 6, 26. On its own, number 7. 6 and 8, 68. 9, 0, 90. 8 and 1, 81. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 2, 72. 1 and 5, 15. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 5, 45. 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 4, 54. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 8, 38.
Bingo!
Didn't help me at all.
Yeah.
30 on ticket number 2, double 07, 57942.
And that is correct. Is there any other calls? No? Then closed. Alright, next game is on an orange ticket ending 08. Eyes down on your first number. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 3, 53. On its own, number 3. 2 and 3, 23. 4 and 1, 41. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 3, 83. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 8, 18. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 5. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 1, 71. 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, number 9. 2, 0, 20. All the 7, 77. 7 and 6, 76. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 2, 52. 4, 0, 40. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 4, 34. 1, 0, 10. 1 and 7, 17. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, number 8. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 8, 68. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 9, 79. 8, 0, 80. 3, 0, 30. 5, 0, 50. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 7, 87. 2 and 6, 26. 6 and 7, 67. 6 and 9, 69. 4 and 5, 45. 3 and 2, 32. 2 and 5, 25. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 5, 75. 8 and 2, 82. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 1, 81.
Bingo!
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad. You're waiting ages for that.
81 on tickets, number 2, double zero, double zero, 8, 56316.
Welcome in
That
everyone.
bingo is absolutely correct. Any other
If you
calls?
haven't subscribed, please subscribe and double tap the screen.
Your next game is on route ticket 09, first number 1 and 7, 17, 7 and 8, 78, 7 and 2, 72. On its own, number 7, 3 and 2, 32, 4 and 8, 48, 5 and 3, 53, 2 and 9, 29. All the 1s, 11. On its own, number 9. All the 4s, 44. All the 7s, 77. On its own, number 8. 8 and 9, 89. 1, 0, 10. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 6, 46. On its own, number 3. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 9, 49. 7 and 6, 76. 2 and 5, 25. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 2. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 9, 69. On its own, number 6. 3 and 7, 37. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 8, 58. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 2, 52. 3 and 1, 31. 6 and 8, 68. 7 and 9, 79. 8 and 7, 87. 8 and 4, 84. 9, 0, 90. 3, 0, 30.
Bingo.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Like 5,
4.
I went down and,
I
yeah.
had 4.
No.
I had 41 calls.
I had 3 marked off.
Hello.
Alright, got a lucky bet machine, 2 double 0, double
Have 4
0,
marked off.
Is there ticket number 64245? My bingo is correct.
No, good on you. Come on,
Any
bring
other
it down this
calls?
way again.
No calls. Okay, good. Alright, we've come down to the last game. After this game, we are going to have another break. We will be on the floor, I won't be. I won't have books. Spanner will have books. I will have flyers. The books are just $1 each. There is another $2,000 jackpot on the end. And I have got both flyers. So I've got the rolling jackpot flyer and I also have the feature flyer. The rolling jackpot flyer, is that 50 calls tonight? Really? 50 calls are under, it's 20 grand for the rolling. Happy. The feature flyer will start off at 500 and then of course
Welcome in, everyone.
feature. If you like one of those, come find me. I'll be down on the floor somewhere near table 4. Absolutely I will. That's where I stand, table 4. You should try it one day. It works.
Which gets 3 books this one.
Last game's on the pink ticket, anyone 0 eyes down, first number. 6 and 7, 67, 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 9. 1 and 9, 19. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 3, 53. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 2. All the 8s, 88. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 4, 74. 1, 0, 10. 5 and 2, 52. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 2, 82. 2 and 7, 27. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 6, 16. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 6, 26. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 2, 32. 8, 0, 80. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 5. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, number 3. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 1, 81. 9, 0, 90. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 8. 2 and 5, 25. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 1. 6 and 9, 69.
2 1 off. Oh,
Is that you?
76 and 37.
God damn it.
Over 69 tickets,
Alrighty.
number 2, 00010, 5, 8881.
Correct. Any other calls? No calls? Get closed.
Yeah, once you've eaten that, I don't know if you want to go up and pay something on it or whatever. It's up to you. Are you going to get $6 to play in this one? Okay, so then I'll just get 3.
How many do you want to play?
No, I'll only get 3. Don't forget your
fly deal. No, fly deal.
So then you
Another
catch
one.
these ones for me as well.
No, do you think I should? Oh, you got one. You got one now.
You know, it can stay in your pocket. You don't have to burn it out.
Oh no, I don't want it to stay there though. I want to burn it out.
Because you know, you're going to want to come tomorrow night. You're going to want to put it on tomorrow night.
I do want to come to. I'm coming tomorrow night.
You're going to want to put it on tomorrow night.
I thought you
No,
both
I'm not.
coming.
Yeah, we are.
What?
He's coming too. Yes.
Hell no.
14.
I have no way.
That's your problem.
14.
Should have heard him today. He's like, I thought Erica was taking you. I said, she's pulled out.
When I
Off
told Mum that,
tipping
Mum was
over
like,
you.
Down near the
Mum's like, oh, since you won't be there, I said, oh,
conversation
she'll let me know
bundles
she'll
of
come.
break opens.
And then I'm
So
like, oh,
from just
we'll get the
$5
table
a
and I'm
bundle,
like, there's already 2 people
super
sitting there.
deluxe, grand, and the mixed
I was waiting
ones.
for you to let me know if you were
Haven't got
coming or
any
not.
big
And then when I
winners
started, I'm
yet.
like, oh, that'd be
Actually got
good.
one.
I forgot to message you. Say I was coming. I was like, he's going anyway. It's fine.
Found. The mix are topped up every night. So just come see me, just $5 a bundle. Thanks guys.
23.50 there.
Or it's capped at only 20 people.
I'll save my money for tomorrow night. But tomorrow night when I max fucking everything, you better shut up. No.
I will. I won't be here.
No, you will be.
I may have Wednesday night.
Don't you drive?
No.
Yes, she does.
Him crazy.
I was going to drive you up the wall.
Whinge and win.
Yeah, win.
So, oh, you're still on my
You're winning back.
You want $1?
Oh, look at you go.
$50 and I want $1.
What are they saying?
Look, you've still got a few to open.
9277.
You never know.
Husband.
Oh, they yep. I forgot. Yeah. What does she call them?
Peelies.
The peelies.
They take it very seriously. They lay them all out and put them all in the groups, and then they. It's so funny.
You need to win like a 10,000 or something, but have like $1,000 in your bank and just be like, "Can I have $1,000?" I think go home and just throw them at her.
See, I don't know
my
what time we're
God,
going to finish
sorry.
tonight. Because then I would have said I would just pass through.
Turning her into a gambler.
Well, not really. They're peelies.
Yeah,
She's not
because I
doing
don't
break
believe
open.
you
She's
get
doing
mad
peelies.
Right, 2 to 1. Okay.
How much are they?
$2.
I'll get them. I'll take them
That
all.
was easy.
Make sure you put these in.
Oh my god, I'm trying, like seriously. I'm trying.
Get the two away.
My books are coming.
I was about to get up and go for a drink.
Go.
I got
Still got time because
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last 3 books, anyone?
Oh, he's looking right here then.
No, I'm just looking around.
Not when you walk to me, you fucking don't. He come over the other day and he taps me on the shoulder with the books and I was like, oh well.
And he throws them on the table.
Yeah. Once they're on the table, I have to buy them. Yeah. Because then otherwise I have to watch who he can give them to.
When he comes down on the mom here, he taps her, throws her the book, puts it down at me.
Mate, I am. I've got a bag here. Oh.
Funny.
Oh. Okay.
I'll be done soon as well.
It's just so no one else takes them off the table. Even though there's signs around.
Yeah, they don't care.
No, pizza wouldn't care.
Mhm.
It's under my nose before. I'm like,
Would have been worse if they put the price up to 20 cents as well.
Well, they're supposed to be
No,
going
they're
up.
not going in.
They're not now.
They already said they're not going to.
Sometimes the staff like that. Sometimes the staff leave their drinks on the table, right? And then someone will come along and take like half a bottle of drink. Yeah,
See a lady scam.
they don't care.
Sorry?
The lady that scanned the machine.
I saw a guy that did it. He kept putting it in and then pulling it out.
She'd put it in right at the scan and she'd throw rubbish in place. And they caught onto it with the camera in there.
we stood in the line on Saturday for an hour and a half to collect $62.
I know. There you go.
Like, are you joking? Anyway,
Me and Hoya, we done it once, right? And it was like all of like a tub of alcohol from Aaron. 'Cause it was the
From
first,
Aaron.
Yes, it was the first time we done it, right? So he had like everything, like their cans, everything.
Yeah.
We had bags. We're there for fucking ages. It was like
Please tell me you
$45.
got at least a slab out of it.
It was like $45.
That's enough for a slab.
I was like, Jesus, there's more work. I think I might just give them to my nephews because there's too much work in this.
Well, I've got a bin at home for 4 pounds.
Yeah. If they'd done $1, mate, I'd be down there all the time. But 10 cents.
Well,
the problem is people take like a bazillion million point cans,
Yep.
and then you have to wait forever and a
Yeah.
day.
Well,
Yeah.
where we are, they've actually got like all the ones that you just put in naturally.
Yeah,
one by one,
yeah,
but
that's
then
what we
they've
have
also got, like,
too.
a chute.
Oh no, we don't
You
have
just
that.
pour it in there, close it down, and it does it by itself.
Jeez, we need that.
I know.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
no.
it
We normally take about 15 bags.
Yeah, no, we don't have
I'll
that.
watch it at 4
So
o'clock
much
in the
soft
morning.
drink we drink at
When I
home.
went to Bevo's getting fuel, I watched people go around to all the bins at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You should
Yeah.
have brought these from the supermarket and put them in the fridge before you came.
No, I was actually
We
gonna.
got it done for tomorrow. It was, like I said, I was about So I literally came home and when I texted you, is when I walked in the door to literally wake her up and let's go, hurry up.
I was actually thinking when we get here,
Getting out of the car.
next
we
break,
get them
can
to
I
put
go-
one in the freezer for me, then I'll just wait for
The
it to
next
chill.
break,
They would do
can I
it.
go to the break evens or no?
No, you know,
The next
care
break.
in
The next
world.
break you can buy them, yeah.
Oh,
Or
no, 'cause
cash
I
it
wanna
in.
catch that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you,
I would
she
go
won't have
now.
enough money. You could ask her now. Yeah,
I'd
go now.
I've got to
She's
say,
not even up there yet, so.
You know, someone
Otherwise, she
could
might
get
tell you to go up the
food
front.
and say,
Did you even
"Hey,
check
get out of
that?
my bin.
Yeah,
it's
all
all
the
the
right.
stuff. They
Okay.
haven't sold.
Don't care.
Well, I know, it was the last time I looked at one
Did
like
you
that.
order your donuts?
No, because it said on it, there's a sign there. It says by the first break.
Oh.
Well, I thought I just ordered some when I was up there getting these.
There's a sign right with the till there, between the hot food and the chilled. There's a sign that says you can get jam donuts for $1 or something. And it says it has to be ordered by the first break.
That's stupid.
Alrighty.
Alright, welcome back.
Alrighty.
Has anyone ever had one of those jelly slices that we sell in the break?
No.
I just had one.
And it's delicious.
Oh, wait, I was laughing.
You haven't had one? Seriously? Try it. Really good. Oh.
Okay, this one is 4. We're waiting for it to come up.
Hi.
Hoya said hi, Beck. Beck said fuck you. Nah, she said hi.
So who's this?
What's she saying? Feature flyer.
The in-house has jumped up.
Money, money, money.
And
Please.
now run to 3 numbers.
Maybe in that.
She's like, need all the help I can get.
That's what the world's in here.
Where's the cinnamon?
Wait, can I feel it from here?
Oh,
I
we
feel it
left
feels
it
like my
behind.
pocket.
Oh. Did you need to feel it in your pocket?
Yeah,
Alright everyone,
Yeah.
When I showed
please
him,
make
it was like,
sure
what 500
you
are you
have
talking
your
about?
feature flyers.
And for a second, it was like,
Feature flyer first.
Oh, of course, Thursday night, I don't do really well on Carnival. I might get someone else to.
Are we playing this one or not?
Cannonball Junkie.
Cannonball.
Alright, Cannonball quick.
It'll be on your machine too.
Serial numbers, 66085 or 66001.
Yes, for normal speed.
And hex
Yep.
20 at 600001. 800 plus your feature. Good luck. Eyes down. And your first
Good
number.
amounts.
6 and 4, 64. 20. I'm going to stop. What's the matter? You right, Span?
Same thing though.
Alright, first number was 64.
There's no one else here to go.
Your next number, 2020, 1010. All the 8s, 88. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 3, 43. 2 and 1, 21. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 1. 3 and 1, 31. 4 and 2, 42. 2 and 5, 25. On its own, number 6. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 8, 58. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 8, 68. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 4, 84. 5 and 1, 51. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 1, 71. On its own, number 8. 8 and 2, 82. 5, 0, 50. 8 and 1, 81. All the 4s, 44. 3 and 9, 39. On its own, number 9. 2 and 7, 27. 1 and 3, 13. All the 5s, 55. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 8, 28. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 8, 38. 3, 0, 30. On its own, number 5. 4, 0, 40. All the 3s, 33. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 3, 23. On its own, number 4. 8 and 7, 87. 6 and 1, 61. 2 and 6, 26. 5 and 2, 52. On its own, number 2. 6 and 7, 67. 6 and 9, 69. On its own, number 7.
Bingo! Oh, 14 and 77.
I'd have 3 on that top right.
What were you coming over to me? You mucked me up. I missed the
On
number.
the Cannonball
Oh, I had 2 on my machine.
ticket number
You didn't even know.
56965.
I was paying attention to this.
And that bingo is correct. Is there any other calls?
Lucky 7.
No other calls?
Yeah.
Okay, getting close. Congratulations, winner. Now,
I reckon
just going to jump into this other screen
300.
and see how well I go with Cannonball Flip this week. Usually it's not great, but here we go.
What's that? Jackpot.
3.
Oh, at least I made it onto the board this week.
2.
And a bonus of...
Maybe 5, I don't think. I think 3, level 3. Jackpot's 500, I think.
400.
Not bad.
$400 bonus coming your way. Well done. Good job, Jane. Alright, blue back books, everyone.
6.
You're playing paper books.
Tomorrow night will be more.
And that'll be a blue back.
Left.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Favourite reading tickets are number 2499, 101. Pets are running at 300001. Good luck. Nice job. First number. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 6, 46. 3 and 5, 35. 9, 0, 90. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 2, 12. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, number 3. 8 and 9, 89. All the 4s, 44. 2, 0, 20. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 8, 18. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 8, 78. 4, 0, 40. 2 and 3, 23. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 7. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 2, 72. 5 and 2, 52. 4 and 8, 48. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 3, 53. All the 7, 77. On its own, number 8. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 9, 39. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 1. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 1, 21. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 3, 43. All the 1s, 11. 5 and 4, 54. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 7, 17. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 8, 28.
Bingo.
On my book, I needed help. Desperate help.
I needed
Shocking.
38.
50 calls.
28 on the green. Serial number 300001. Ticket number 62749.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Okay, next game, yellow ticket, 02, first number. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 7. 1 and 5, 15. 2 and 9, 29. 2 and 1, 21. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 2, 12. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 8, 78. On its own, number 8. 2 and 5, 25. On its own, number 2. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 9, 89. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 8, 68. On its own, number 9. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 3, 83. 4, 0, 40. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 5. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 3. 4 and 2, 42. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 7, 87. 6 and 1, 61. All the 3s, 33. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 8, 28. 1 and 9, 19. 3 and 9, 39. 4 and 3, 43. 1 and 7, 17. 2 and 3, 23. 5 and 8, 58. 3, 0, 30. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 9, 79. 1 and 6, 16. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 8, 38. Bingo upstairs, 38. I did.
50, 85.
Alright, I have a pet machine, 30002 3080 set. Ticket number is 62944. My bingo is correct. Any more calls? No, game closed. Next game, orange ticket 03, first number. 8 and 6, 86. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 9. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 6, 76. On its own, number 8. 8 and 5, 85. All the 3s 33. 5 and 3 53. 1 and 5 15. 6 and 8 68. 1 and 8 18. 1 and 9 19. 3 and 7 37. 5 and 2 52. 6 and 2 62. 6 and 9 69. 1 0 10. All the 6s 66. 7 and 4 74. 7 0 70. 3 0 30. 1 and 6 16. On its own, number 7, 6 0 60. 6 and 3 63. 3 and 4 34. 2 0 20. 8 and 2 82. 8 and 1 81. 4 and 1 41. 5 and 9 59. On its own, number 3, 1 and 4 14. 4 0 40. 1 and 2 12. 5 and 1 51. 7 and 8 78. 7 and 2 72. 3 and 1 31. 8 and 9 89. 3 and 6 36. 5 0 50. 4 and 8 48. 4 and 6 46. 5 and 7 57. 7 and 3 73. All the 4s 44. 6 and 1 61. 3 and 2 32. 7 and 5 75. All the 5s 55. 8 and 3 83.
Bingo.
Bingo 83.
2184. 2184.
83 on tickets, number 3, double 3, 5, 7 8 4.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Blue ticket 04, first number. On its own, number 7, 1 and 2 12. 6 and 8 68. All the 6s 66. 9 0 90. On its own, number 4. All the 2s 22. 4 and 3 43. 8 and 3 83. 7 and 4 74. On its own, number 5. 1 and 8 18. 8 and 5 85. 8 and 2 82. 1 and 4 14. 3 and 5 35. 2 and 4 24. 6 and 1 61. 6 and 4 64. 7 and 6 76. 5 and 8 58. 6 and 5 65. 5 and 6 56. 6 and 7 67. All the 8s 88. 8 and 9 89. All the 7 77. 1 0 10. On its own, number 1. 7 and 9 79. 1 and 7 17. 3 and 7 37. All the 5s 55. 4 and 8 48. 2 and 7 27. 5 and 7 57. 1 and 5 15. 8 and 7 87. 7 and 3 73. 7 and 8 78. 7 and 2 72. 2 and 5 25. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 8. 3 and 2 32. 2 and 1 21. 3 and 6 36. 3 and 8 38. 8 and 4 84. 4 and 5 45. 5 and 9 59.
Bingo.
59.
They called out 33, but they had 40, 62.
59 on the blue ticket, blue back book, serial number 29991-04, ticket number 9028.
And that bingo is correct. Is there any other calls? No? Okay. And your next game's on a pink ticket 05, first number. 2 and 6 26. 3 0 30. 5 and 3 53. 5 and 7 57. All the 3s 33. 2 and 8 28. 4 and 7 47. 3 and 9 39. 7 and 8 78. 2 and 5 25. 3 and 7 37. 6 0 60. 5 and 9 59. 6 and 7 67. 6 and 3 63. 9 0 90. 4 and 6 46. 6 and 2 62. 2 0 20. 7 and 6 76. 3 and 2 32. 8 and 5 85. 6 and 5 65. 1 and 6 16. 1 and 5 15. 7 and 1 71. 7 and 9 79. 2 and 9 29. 4 and 9 49. On its own, number 6. 8 and 3 83. 5 and 2 52. 6 and 8 68. 6 and 4 64, 4 and 3 43, 4 and 5 45, 3 and 1 31, 7 0 70, on its own number 9, 2 and 7 27, 8 and 2 82, 8 0 80, on its own number 4, 8 and 9 89, on its own number 8, 5 and 1 51, all the 7 77, 1 and 7 17, all the 2s 22, 8 and 1 81, 7 and 4 74, 1 and 4 14, 7 and 5 75, on its own number 7.
Number 41, 73.
I've got 7 on 6, number 3, double 5, 6, 4, 1, 5.
Closed, Ben. Any other calls? No? And closed. Okay, next game is on a green ticket, ending 06. Eyes down on your first number. 8080, 4 and 7 47, 1 and 8 18, 60 60, 5 and 9 59, 8 and 1 81, 1 and 9 19, 6 and 3 63, 4 and 6 46, 7 and 2 72, 3 and 7 37, 6 and 8 68, all the 5s 55, 5 and 2 52, 8 and 9 89, on its own number 1, 7 and 9 79, 6 and 4 64, 5 and 4 54, 4 and 8 48, 8 and 7 87, 2 and 4 24, all the 1s 11, 2 and 6 26, 3 and 8 38, on its own number 3, all the 8s 88, 8 and 4 84, on its own number 8, on its own number 7, on its own number 2, 3 and 6 36, all the 3s 33, 3 and 9 39, 4 and 3 43, 2 and 1 21, all the 4s 44, 2 and 3 23, 7 and 8 78, 7 0 70, on its own number 5, 7 and 1 71, 5 and 8 58, on its own number 6, 4 and 2 42, all the 2s 22, 3 0 30, 5 and 3 53, 1 and 3 13, 7 and 6 76, 2 and 9 29.
Bingo!
Getting down better on my book than I am on my machine.
There's 2 calls, Jane. First
Come
one.
in, everyone double tap on my screen.
60613.
First one is correct.
Second winner, 29 on a green, serial number 30006.
Make sure you subscribe.
Ticket number 61695.
616. And that's also correct. Is there any other rules? No, then closed. Okay, next game is on a yellow ticket, ending 07. Eyes down on your first number. 1 and 7 17, 2 and 1 21, 2 and 7 27, 1 and 9 19, 6 and 5 65, 7 0 70, on its own number 7, 8 and 9 89, all the 4s 44, all the 5s 55, 2 0 20, all the 1s 11, 8 0 80, 3 0 30, on its own number 3, all the 2s 22, 2 and 8 28, 2 and 3 23, 3 and 1 31, 7 and 4 74, 5 and 6 56, on its own number 1, 8 and 3 83, 8 and 6 86, all the 7 77, 9 0 90, 4 and 9 49, 7 and 8 78, 3 and 2 32, 5 and 4 54, 4 and 2 42, 8 and 5 85, 5 and 7 57, 3 and 8 38, 8 and 7 87, 8 and 4 84, 1 and 6 16, 7 and 2 72, 1 and 4 14, 6 and 9 69, 4 and 7 47, on its own number 4, 2 and 5 25, 8 and 1 81, 5 and 8 58, 2 and 4 24, 3 and 9 39, all the 8s 88, 5 and 3 53, 2 and 6 26.
Two calls.
2. Goes.
First one, 26 on the tickets, number 3, 007, 58
First one is correct.
26 on a yellow, serial number 30007, ticket number 58782.
And that is also correct. Is there any other polls? No, game closed. Your next game is on an orange ticket. Ending 08, eyes down. And your first number. 5 and 2, 52. 9090. All the 6 are 66. 6 and 1, 61. On its own, number 8. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 8, 38. 2 and 8, 28. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 7, 57. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 3, 63. All the 7, 77. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 2, 72. 7 and 4, 74. 6 and 8, 68. On its own, number 4. All the 8s, 88. All the 5s, 55. On its own, number 1. 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 9, 79. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 6, 36. On its own, number 3. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 2, 42. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 3, 23. 2 and 9, 29. On its own, number 2. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 7. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 8, 58. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 2, 12. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 5, 45. All the 1s, 11. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 3, 73. All the 2s, 22. 4, 0, 40. 4 and 6, 46.
Bingo.
Damn. Beck's on a roll. Who invited her?
She went to get on the table so I could jump.
46 on a orange ticket, serial number 30008, ticket number 57310.
Correct. Any other polls? No? Game closed.
You weren't waiting that long.
Next game's on a blue
That's
ticket,
good.
and got 9 eyes down, first number. 8 and 5, 85. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, number 1. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 4, 84. 2, 0, 20. 7, 0, 70. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 9, 69. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 7. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 2, 42. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 8, 38. 5, 0, 50. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 9. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 7, 67. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 1, 41. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 7, 57. 6 and 1, 61. 2 and 1, 21. 2 and 7, 27. All the 1s, 11. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 2, 72. On its own, number 3. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 2. 7 and 8, 78. 1, 0, 10. 4 and 7, 47. 7 and 6, 76. On its own, number 8. 3 and 2, 32. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 3, 83.
Bingo.
Where's the winner?
$83 on blue ticket, serial number 30009, ticket number 63901.
Last one.
And that bingo is correct. Is there any other polls? No? Game closed. All right, now, just before I call this last game, after this game, firstly, we're going to have a break. Selected food in the canteen will be selling at half price. But most important to announce is we are going to run
Hey,
a California
California.
flyer. Now, the
Yes, you
California
are.
flyer has 2 prizes attached to it. It's called Slow, it's no pet, it's paper only. It is only sold in this next break from table number 4. It is basically $5 for half sheet, $10 for a full sheet. So you can either get 3 or you can get 6. That's how it works. What you win is $200 cash and $1,000 worth of free bingo, which is $1,000 of Westside bingo vouchers. So it's a California flyer, so basically all the proceeds money, it goes back to our patrons, okay? Because the $200 cash and then the $1,000, you're actually going to be getting more that's coming in, but it's just something that we do every now and then. It is a fabulous flyer and it is only sold in this break. No pets. You need to line up at table 4 as soon as this game is finished. For those that have the rolling Jackpot flyer, just to let
It always
you know,
happens
the
when he's
in-house
here.
is now sitting at $1,100 and the outer sequence books, they are just $2 each.
2,000 this one, guys.
Alright, last
2K.
game is on a pink ticket.
Good luck.
Heading 10, you are paying
luck.
$2,000. Good luck. Eyes down, first number. 3 and 7, 37. 6 and 4, 64. All are 7, 77. 5 and 9, 59. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 4, 34. 1 and 9, 19. 1, 0, 10. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 2, 82. On its own number 5. On its own number 1. All the 3s, 33. On its own number 2. 1 and 6, 16. All the 8s, 88. All the 4s, 44. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 3, 43. All the 1s, 11. 2 and 9, 29. 9, 0, 90. On its own number 3. 8 and 7, 87. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 1, 21. 8, 0, 80. 8 and 1, 81. 6 and 8, 68. 5 and 4, 54. 7 and 4, 74. 7, 0, 70. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 9, 79. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 5, 25. 6 and 1, 61. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 5, 15. 5, 0, 50. On its own number 8. On its own number 4. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 2, 52. On its own number 7. 3 and 2, 32. 6, 0, 60. 8 and 9, 89. 3 and 1, 31. 4, 0, 40. 1 and 2, 12.
Bingo!
Oh. Please subscribe and tap the screen.
Top tickets are number 3, 0010.
Alright.
60741.
Then we have.
That goes
I've got to get the California now.
No, game closed. Congratulations, lucky winner.
Fun. Want me to grab it for you?
Are you going up?
Yeah, I gotta go up anyway. So
How much? $10.
$10 for a sheet of 6. Yeah.
Is that the man that does it?
Hey.
It's kind of slow, isn't it?
Slow. Yeah.
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 2 6s, please.
Yeah. Okay. Here's your 2.
Thank you, Dale.
Thank you. Alrighty. And then,
I need to get the $2 flyer.
hey,
I need to get the, not $2 flyer, you know,
the jackpot one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's got that? Are they walking around with it or no?
Steve doesn't usually have
No.
the flyers.
I don't think he'll have it. You know $2, right? Oh, no, that's right, I got it. I got it. I'll take that too, though, thanks. That was a quick one, no?
No, what you should have done is said, "Hon, I need $50."
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Oh, God.
Right, Jane should have it, I think, if she walks around. So what have I got? I've got 2 of that one. Did I give you 1? Yeah. Gave you 2. Are you right with 2 or do you want me to do 3? You're right? Okay. Should I do 3? I don't know if I should try it. Tonight's probably the night, right? Because it's quiet. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab. I don't know. Oh. Nah, we'll do 2.
Can't help you.
But you're going to be doing your own if you go up and get it now.
Yeah.
If you're putting money on
Because
it.
then I'm thinking, like, knowing our luck.
Come see me.
What day did you say it was?
Please not wait until the end of the night.
21st, yeah.
All my money.
So,
More than
$2 each.
I might run to the toilet quickly.
How much looks these?
I need my flyer.
3.
Oh.
Thanks, mate. You want 2? Yes. Thank you. How many do you want, love?
3.
Thanks, Doctor. Thank you. Oh, hold up there. Listen.
Yes.
The girls are over there whinging because they're all skinny, yeah? They're cold, yeah? And I've got the other ones over there bigger and said, it's fucking hot. I said, I get it's hot, I understand it, but
went outside
what am I supposed to do,
before,
yeah? They said, well, just fix it. Oh, yeah, hang on, I'll turn it upside down. It really is hard.
That's funny.
I don't know if I wanted books or not.
3 books, and then I go home and like my
Alright,
head's
don't want to
like,
miss the flyer that Doug is selling on table number 4. It's worth $1,200. $1,000 worth of vouchers and $200 in
I
cash.
don't know where she went. I think
Just $5 for half a sheet, $10 for a full
she
sheet.
didn't go toilet, did she? I was going to go out for a smoke, but I don't.
Been out burning the pocket out. Fucking hell.
I don't know. What time do we start back? Can't remember.
About 5 more minutes.
yeah,
You reckon 5?
how quick can you smoke?
Not that quick.
Oh. I was going to do 2 of the flyer thing and I'm like, nah.
I can't remember which one was faster on.
Can you just let them know?
That one there is a fountain flyer, isn't it?
This is the jackpot one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think the guy calls that one out. She puts it on the thing. I didn't know if you wanted books or not. He did come down, he's just there.
So ladies and gentlemen, get her this for $5 or $10.
Give me one.
It's $200 cash plus $1,000 worth of free bingo, 1200
I don't know what he's talking about.
How much are the books?
Anyone else?
See, she did. She went to the toilet.
$5 for
Yeah.
bottle.
Thought I better. I've got to play now.
$2 each.
Yeah, those $1 books are $2.
So if you get 5, it's $10. No,
Yeah.
Alright.
no.
You right, if you
2,
go
4,
back?
6 or 6, 8, 10.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What are we playing next?
I know this is a long shot because you don't
Can we
pull
get
pun.
books, please?
You don't happen to have glue. No. Let me
I think I
check.
had like
Yeah, 5 books. I didn't know if you wanted any.
We're being patient. Bottom off, top off.
bottom off.
How long have we got until we start back again?
Got no idea.
Not long.
Not long.
Thank you.
A quick
How many?
one.
$6, please. Yep.
Alright.
Thank you. So,
I'll be right. So that one's that one. So you can sit that there for now. Okay. We're playing probably this one
So with
first.
$200 cash and $1,000 worth of free bingo, that makes it a $1,200 flyer. $5 gets you in it. You can get it, rip it and share it between you. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. Of course, you get it done in that way.
Are you aren't doing it?
One.
The deposit?
Oh,
No? Tomorrow night.
have they got it up on their website already?
Yeah.
Last chance to get this flyer. Hardly anyone here in paper. Imagine you win a couple $100 cash, but then you win $1,000 worth of free bingo. So that makes it a very cheap bingo week next week or the week after.
Oh, that one?
Yep. That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not you. I know. That's what I
I
said
mean, that
too.
was going to be at the Champions one.
Yeah, and it was bigger prize money.
My dad gave us the money.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I'll max it out. And he goes, how many people are going? I'm like, literally just Mum and I.
Yeah.
And he goes, anyone else wants to go? I'm like, Sam won't go to sit there.
Yeah.
And she won't play the machine. She said she won't call out.
Yeah.
So
But if you, like,
he literally paid me $32 and I paid it on the books for the big one, and then they transferred it to you.
Yeah.
The first or the second flyer
So, and that,
play, I'm not sure.
and they called me up and all that. They said, because you've overpaid too much, do you want just like a voucher here? And I'm like, no, I want the money back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I came in, they gave me back half of the money.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they cut it down here.
Yeah, it was
wasn't in the end
800 or something, wasn't it?
800, so I was like,
Yeah.
I paid 1,600 over.
These boys
Yeah, I
ready?
think this place is $1,600. I told my dad, no, they were still 1,600. So Mum and I had to
Wait.
I got one.
I think it'll be this one.
1.5 sheets
I was gonna say, I
out,
think it's the
Jay.
yellow one, then you'll
Alright,
get the treasure one, right?
please help out with that 1.5 sheets because I've got lots
Oh my
of
god, I should go
flyers
up.
to
If you're not
get
getting it, I might go up and grab another
before
one
we even start our
and get you to
course.
do it.
I wish.
You right with that?
So
This
who
one.
else would like that California flyer, please? Aye. You want it?
Which one do you
Yes,
do?
you have the wins for you, darling. I've got $5 one left here.
Nah, because he'll do it now.
You want it, darling?
That's alright.
One, two, darling.
I reckon I'll do this one first. So that'll be paper. And then they'll do that one. Yeah. And then the jackpot one. 20,000 jackpot coming up very soon.
Alright, just
That I'm gonna win.
I've got lots of flyers to input.
Try.
Black Ford, that's right out the front. Drop it in there.
So nice outside. No.
Oh, here.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
it's going to make you feel better.
The first one I'm going to play back is the Christmas flyer, which is for
Yellow,
zero
you don't have it.
value.
Because I was just thinking.
And not everyone will have that.
21st
So
will
you've
probably
got
be
your
our
Christmas package.
It's a Monday.
Or
You can't do it.
Is it a Monday night?
It's a Monday. Yeah. I don't care who does it.
I'm going for 70 calls.
It's like, I'm out.
No, because I said to Sam, I said, I don't think we can.
Thank you.
If it's a Monday night, then yeah, we can come.
I'm just setting up
Monday.
all my flyers in, so everyone.
Yeah, 21st.
It's
Monday.
on sale on the 4th, but it is for Monday, December the 21st, Monday.
Oh, well then, yeah, we come.
And it's nothing under 2,000.
Geez, you really twisted your arm, didn't you?
With her, bingo is everything. She'd rather go to bingo than fucking crazies.
And the 21st.
That's me.
Your
You get paid.
California
So you can pay for your own fucking
Well, unless we can come here, it just means no Christmas presents, so that's fine with me.
Unless you win 100,000, then you're going to have to buy it big, aren't you?
No, she'll go, okay, here's 2,000 each, that's all.
I'll pay my house
And you'll be like, Mum, I was there.
I drove you.
I'll pay my house off and then I won't have a mortgage.
Every night over this,
Who does?
Good luck, guys.
everybody.
Good luck.
Really? Okay, well,
I'll
it's
sit
going to
back
be
and
nice
relax.
and simple. Put your hand up if you have a yellow flyer in front of you. Oh, gee, look at all those.
I've got a lot of chances here.
Okay, so what I'm about to play
$200 credit.
is the yellow,
Voucher.
please listen up,
Paying for $0.
yellow Christmas flyer. No other flyer is going to be played. Your pet machines are in sleep mode. If you do not have a yellow flyer, do not panic.
That's okay.
Because
I hope
this
you're
is
alright.
for people that A, have either left a deposit tonight on our
Said you get one of them. So she said you end up with like 100 and
Oh, that's right, yeah.
prize.
Only
It
at
is
160.
a $200 Westside bingo voucher.
So when you bring family and
it
stuff, you
is
just get them to play it. And
hold
It's just us two.
a little bit slower.
yeah.
bring Sam.
No, she
If
said
she was
she'd
to-
come once. She wanted to see what it was like. She goes, never again, Mum.
Okay,
Okay.
good luck.
She needed to win.
Yellow
That was the
flyer,
problem.
10615. Eyes down. First number.
That's slow.
7 and 9, 79. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 2, 72. On its own, number 2. 5, 0, 50. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 7, 57. 4, 0, 40. 2 and 8, 28. 7070. All the 777. 1 and 4, 14. 6060. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 9, 69. 6 and 1, 61. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 8, 38. 7 and 8, 78. 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 2, 82. On its own, number 8. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 2, 42. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 2, 52. 3, 0, 30. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 8, 68. 4 and 5, 45. On its own, number 3. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 9, 19. All the 6s, 66. 1 and 2, 12. 5 and 6, 56. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 7. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 7, 67. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 8, 48. 2, 0, 20. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 4, 74. On its own, number 4. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 1, 71. On its own, number 1. 2 and 5, 25. All the 2s, 22.
Fuck off.
It was close, big fella. You predicted 70.
Three. What'd you need?
65.
Alright, just to let you know, the
You didn't
next
make a
flyer
noise.
is the California flyer, which is treasure chest, I'm led to believe. So if you bought that in
Nothing.
that last break,
There was like a
that's
whole
the next.
20 people paying it. I needed one.
No. This one is not California. This is Christmas flyer, which was
We still might have a chance.
oh,
22, serial number
Oh.
1 00 615. Serial number, ticket number 01696.
and that is
Oh.
absolutely correct.
I know I should have
Congratulations,
told him it
a
was
$200
yellow then.
West Side Euro voucher
Alright,
coming your way.
next one.
Game is closed. Okay, now.
That was your wrong too then.
You wouldn't have been able to do it? No, okay.
Alright, the next one is now the California Flyer. California Flyer, this is played on the treasure chest flyer. No pet machines are still asleep.
No.
Serial number is 100123. It is $200 cash and $1,000
This is the one I want.
Westside Bingo vouchers.
Let's get it.
If there is more than one winner, all prizes will be shared.
Who?
Good luck once again. Hold nice and slow.
No.
Eyes down. For first number. On its own, number 4. 6 and 5, 65. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 7, 27. 1 and 4, 14. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 9, 49. 8 and 3, 83. 2 2020. 4 and 2, 42. All the threes, 33. 7 and 5, 75. On its own, number 1. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 2, 72. On its own, number 7. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 2. 1 and 3, 13. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 1, 61. On its own, number 3. 5 and 7, 57. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 5, 85. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 8, 38. 6, 0, 60. On its own, number 8. 5 and 8, 58. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 8, 18. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 6, 76. 3 and 9, 39. All the ones, 11. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 2, 82. 3 and 1, 31. 2 and 4, 24. 8 and 7, 87. 5 and 9, 59. 3, 0, 30. All the 6s, 66. 6 and 8, 68. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 9, 19. 3 and 6, 36. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 3, 43. Where's that winner? Thank you.
5 and 21.
51 and 78. And the next one.
43 on the California flyer.
Okay, that
Serial
one.
number 100123.
You know, it's not on,
Ticket
it's down.
959.
That bingo
Don't like
has
showing
been
people unless they want to be
congratulations.
shown.
$200 cash and $1,000 of Western bingo vouchers coming in the way. The next
Jackpot.
flyer night.
20,000 guys, this one.
Rolling jackpot
Let's
flyer.
get
So this
it.
is a white
Good
flyer.
luck.
Serial number is 10604. Pets are running at 500001. Your in-house is $1,100. Or if you call bingo 50 calls or under, 20 grand. Good luck, it's called spot. Face down, first number. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 3, 23. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 9, 59. 9, 0, 90. 5 and 7, 57. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 9, 69. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 8, 18. 4, 0, 40. On its own, number 4. 8 and 5, 85. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 8, 48. 8 and 4, 84. All the 3s, 33. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 6, 26. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 4, 64. All the 7s, 77. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 1, 51. 3 and 2, 32. All the 6s, 66. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 2, 42. on its own number 1. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 9, 79. All the 2s, 22. 1 0, 10. 6 0, 60. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 2, 62. 5 and 6, 56. 7 and 4, 74. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 7, 47. 2 and 8, 28. On its own number 7. 8 0, 80. All the 1s, 11. 3 and 7, 37.
Bingo! 1 over.
Just
even
missed
close.
it. By 1. Just like that.
37
And then Aaron's perfect dabbing.
59675.
5,
Okay.
5, 1.
Oh, 2 on the machine. I don't even see his
5,
machine.
75.
I need 4.
That bingo is absolutely correct. Congratulations. Unfortunately, you did not call bingo in time for the 20,000. You were 1 number short. But you've still got 1,100 coming your way. Okay.
Let's come next Thursday now.
Last session.
You only $18,900.
All right, the only books you'll have left are your greenback books, playing on a green ticket. 3274001 and pets are running at 400001. Good luck everyone. Eyes down, first number. All the 3s, 33. 1 0, 10. 2 and 6, 26. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 7, 37. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 5, 45. 3 0, 30. 3 and 2, 32. 2 and 4, 24. 2 and 9, 29. 6 and 8, 68. 4 and 3, 43. 1 and 4, 14. On its own number 4. 6 and 3, 63. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 1, 81. On its own number 5. 8 0, 80. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 2, 72. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 7, 17. On its own number 3. On its own number 8. 4 and 6, 46. All the 2s, 22. 6 0, 60. On its own number 7. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 3, 23. 7 and 8, 78. 9 0, 90. 5 and 4, 54. 7 and 1, 71. All the 5s, 55. 7 and 6, 76. 2 and 1, 21. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 5, 35. 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 5, 25. All the 8s, 88. 5 and 9, 59. 7 and 5, 75.
Bingo!
75 in a green ticket, serial number 400001, ticket number 62871.
Correct. Any other polls? No? And yellow ticket on 2, first number. 2020. 1 and 9, 19. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 5, 75. All the 8s, 88. All the 4s, 44. On its own number 4. 4 0, 40. 5 0, 50. All the 3s, 33. 5 and 7, 57. All the 2s, 22. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 9, 39. 7 0, 70. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 2, 32. All the 5s, 55. 6 and 4, 64. 4 and 6, 46. 9 0, 90. 6 and 7, 67. 1 and 2, 12. 2 and 1, 21. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 6, 16. 7 and 4, 74. All the 6s, 66. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 6, 76. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 8, 38. 1 and 7, 17. All the 7, 77. 3 and 6 36, 8 and 1 81, 6 and 8 68, 2 and 7 27, 1 and 8 18. On its own number 6, 6 and 5 65. On its own number 1, 2 and 4 24, 4 and 7 47, 8 and 3 83, 3 and 5 35, 5 and 4 54, 3 and 4 34. On its own number 3, 8 and 9 89, bingo 89.
The caramel.
Are they?
Yes.
Are they nice?
Yes, they are.
Oh.
89,
Yeah, well, I have
tickets
to.
are full.
You said they were nice.
57401.
Correct, any other polls?
They are so
No, okay.
They're nice.
Next game, on ticket
My
number
God.
3, first number. 5 and 4 54, 8 and 1 81, 1 and 8 18, 4 and 5 45, all the 3s 33, 8 and 9 89, on its own number 1, 3 and 5 35, 6 and 2 62, 1 and 9 19, 2 and 1 21, 1 0 10, 8 0 80, 5 and 1 51, 4 and 6 46, 3 and 6 36, 8 and 4 84, on its own number 7, 4 and 1 41, 1 and 2 12, 6 and 7 67, all the 4s 44, 8 and 3 83, 3 and 9 39, 6 and 9 69, 5 and 2 52, 1 and 7 17, 3 and 4 34, 5 and 9 59, 9 0 90, on its own number 9, 2 and 8 28, 7 0 70, on its own number 6, 5 0 50, 8 and 2 82, 5 and 8 58, 7 and 9 79, 3 0 30, 2 and 5 25, 2 and 7 27, on its own number 8, on its own number 4, 7 and 6 76, on its own number 3, 3 and 2 32, 1 and 4 14, 7 and 2 72, 7 and 8 78, 3 and 1 31, on its own number 2, 5 and 3 53. Bingo 53.
One more. That's it, though. I'll eat the whole bloody packet.
So,
No!
You
No!
know the Cadbury's like caramello chocolate that you get?
Yeah.
That's them. But they're just in bite size.
Bingo's correct. Is
better.
there any other calls?
Yeah.
No?
It's pretty much like filled with caramel.
Yeah.
Okay, next game's on a blue ticket
nice.
number 4, first number 1 and 5 15,
Oh, I can taste it.
6 and 4 64, 2 and 9 29, 4 0 40, on its own number 1, 3 and 4 34, on its own number 8, 6 and 2 62, 8 and 5 85, 7 and 2 72, 8 0 80, 1 and 6 16, 9 0 90, 2 and 5 25, 8 and 1 81, 6 and 7 67, 7 and 4 74, all the 5s 55, 1 0 10, 1 and 4 14, 6 and 5 65, 3 and 2 32, 7 and 3 73, 4 and 9 49, 8 and 3 83, 6 0 60, 4 and 8 48, 6 and 9 69, 1 and 2 12, 3 and 7 37, 5 and 8 58, 2 and 1 21, 3 0 30, on its own number 9, 3 and 6 36, 5 and 2 52, 1 and 3 13, 3 and 5 35, 8 and 7 87, 7 and 6 76, 7 and 1 71, 3 and 9 39, all the 2s 22, 4 and 7 47,
Yeah, bingo.
47.
44 calls.
47 on a blue ticket, serial number 40004, ticket number 57717.
And that is correct. Any other
Something
calls?
brighter.
No, game closed. Pink ticket 05, first number 8 and 1 81, 7 and 4 74, 4 and 9 49, 2 0 20, on its own number 8, 5 and 9 59, 6 and 8 68, 3 and 8 38, on its own number 7, 5 and 8 58, 8 and 7 87, 1 and 6 16, 5 and 3, 53. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 9. 1, 0, 10. On its own, number 2. All the 5s, 55. 7 and 9, 79. 6 and 1, 61. All the 7s, 77. 5, 0, 50. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 8, 48. 1 and 8, 18. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 4. 8, 0, 80. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 4, 54. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 1, 31. All the 1s, 11. 6 and 5, 65. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 4, 24. 6 and 9, 69. 3, 0, 30. 6 and 3, 63. 1 and 3, 13. 4 and 5, 45. All the 4s, 44. All the 6s, 66. 5 and 6, 56. 3 and 2, 32. Bingo on 32. Hand up, please, winner. Thank you.
As soon as we get down.
Yep, I need 75, 90, 73, 62.
26 and 78.
32 tickets for number 4, 0005, 6, 22, 88.
That bingo is correct. Any other calls? No, game closed.
Who won the treasure chest flyer, the one that I sold here?
Me.
Who won that? Did you win it?
No.
Don?
Yeah.
Did you win it, darling? Well, we underpaid you because when I checked the finish number, we should have given you $300. Still, I gave you 200, so it gives you extra 100.
Nice.
Oh, well done. Alright, next game's on a green ticket. 06, eyes down, first number. 5 and 8, 58. 1 and 3, 13. 5 and 7, 57. All the 8s, 88. 4 and 8, 48. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 9, 89. 8, 0, 80. 6 and 4, 64. 4, 0, 40. On its own, number 5. 8 and 6, 86. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 7, 37. 5, 0, 50. On its own, number 2. 9, 0, 90. On its own, number 6. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 4, 24. 6, 0, 60. 2 and 8, 28. 2, 0, 20. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 2, 82. 3, 0, 30. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 5, 85. 4 and 9, 49. 1, 0, 10. 4 and 3, 43. 5 and 3, 53. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 8, 78. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 7, 87. 4 and 1, 41. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 1, 71. 2 and 9, 29. All the 1s, 11. All the 4s, 44. 1 and 9, 19. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 2, 42. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 1, 21. 6 and 3, 63. All the 7s, 77. All the 6s, 66. 3 and 5, 35. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 2, 7.
Yeah, bingo.
Oh, I need 23 and 4.
2 minutes.
Sure.
First one, 72 on the
Well,
ticket. 40006, 56707.
First one's correct.
Second winner, 40. 72 on a green ticket, serial number 400006, ticket number 58149.
And correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game, yellow
Yeah.
ticket 07, first number.
Oh.
9090, 5 and 9, 59. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 3, 83. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 3, 63. On its own, number 2. 7, 0, 70. 1 and 7, 17. 2 and 6, 26. On its own, number 8. On its own, number 1. 3 and 7, 37. 4 and 7, 47. 6 and 4, 64. 3 and 4, 34. 4 and 2, 42. 3 and 6, 36. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 2, 82. 6, 0, 60. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 9, 79. 1, 0, 10. All the 4s, 44. All the 5s, 55. 1 and 9, 19. 7 and 1, 71. All the 6s, 66. 2 and 4, 24. 5 and 1, 51. 1 and 5, 15. 2 and 3, 23. 2 and 7, 27. 2 and 5, 25. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 3, 13. 6 and 8, 68. 2, 0, 20. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 4. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 6, 46. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 1, 31. 5, 0, 50. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 1, 41. 5 and 7, 57. Bingo, 57.
I got a green back book. Yeah, my ticket 57 on ticket. 32740. Your number 5033.
Correct, Spanner. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Orange ticket 08, first number. 8 and 5, 85. 8 and 6, 86. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 9, 69. On its own, number 3. 7 and 5, 75. 6 and 2, 62. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, number 9. 1 and 8, 18. 7 and 3, 73. 1 and 3, 13. 2 and 3, 23. On its own, number 6. 3 and 7, 37. 5 and 9, 59. 8 and 2, 82. 6 and 5, 65. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 1, 71. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 7, 17. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 1, 81. 2 and 1, 21. 9, 0, 90. 8, 0, 80. 3 and 1, 31. 6, 0, 60. 6 and 3, 63. 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 2, 32. 2 and 8, 28. All the 7, 77. On its own, number 7. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 2, 72. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 4. 8 and 4, 84. 1 and 9, 19. All the 3s, 33. 4 and 1, 41.
Bingo!
Bingo, 41.
I can't figure out now. Fucking good.
Thought so too, and then bingo.
I'm glad he heard it because I didn't bloody hear it.
You won on an orange ticket, serial number 400008, ticket number 57907.
Correct, Cruz, any other calls? No, game closed. Blue ticket 09, first number. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 9, 49. 4 and 8, 48. 7 and 8, 78. 3 and 8, 38. 4 and 7, 47. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 6, 86. 1, 0, 10. All the 1s, 11. 2 and 6, 26. 4 and 2, 42. 3 and 2, 32. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 1, 71. 1 and 2, 12. 3 and 4, 34. On its own, number 9. 7 and 5, 75. All the 3s, 33. 3 and 7, 37. 5 and 3, 53. All the 7, 77. 1 and 3, 13. 1 and 4, 14. 6 and 9, 69. 3, 0, 30. 2, 0, 20. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 1, 21. 9, 0, 90. 6, 0, 60. All the 8s, 88. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 1, 61. On its own, number 5. 1 and 6, 16. On its own, number 2. On its own, number 1. 4, 0, 40. 3 and 1, 31. On its own, number 8. 6 and 3, 63. 4 and 1, 41. 8 and 9, 89. All the 6s, 66. On its own, number 4. 8 and 2, 82. 8 and 4, 84. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 4, 64. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 3, 23. 1 and 8, 18. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 9, 19. 6 and 7, 67. 5 and 8, 58. 5 and 6, 56. Bingo,
Fuck, you get to 60 calls and you still need 2 numbers.
24, 68,
Oh my
51
God.
there, and by 20 numbers, I had 2 left on the ticket.
Double 9. 5 double 8 double 8.
First one's correct.
I'm looking at Beckham going, is it you? And she's like, no.
Yellow tickets. Blue, sorry. Ticket number. Serial number 40009. Ticket number 60882.
When I had the 5, I was like, please just say
That's
that.
also
1.
correct.
No,
4 9 63 669.
Correct. Any other calls? No more calls? Game closed. Next game's on a pink ticket, ending 10. Eyes down on your first number. On its own, number 1. On its own, number 5. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 5, 85. 4, 0, 40. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 3, 63. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 8, 68. 7 and 8, 78. 2 and 5, 25. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 1, 51. On its own, number 6. 8 and 1, 81. All the 1s, 11. 1 and 5, 15. 4 and 1, 41. 2, 0, 20. 3 and 2, 32. All the 4s, 44. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 5, 45. 1 and 4, 14. 5 and 3, 53. 8 and 6, 86. On its own, number 4. 9, 0, 90. All the 3s, 33. 7 and 5, 75. 7, 0, 70. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 9. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 9, 69. 2 and 7, 27. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 4, 54. All the 8s, 88. 1 and 2, 12. 2 and 6, 26. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 4, 74. On its own, number 8. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 7, 67. Bingo, 67.
$67 on tickets, number 4. Triples.
Can't remember what to say. Correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. Next game's on the green ticket, ending 1-1. Eyes down, first number. On its own, number 9. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 3, 43. 3 and 1, 31. 7 and 5, 75. 4 and 2, 42. 1 and 5, 15. 4, 0, 40. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 6, 46. 6 and 8, 68. 6 and 4, 64. 5 and 6, 56. 2 and 3, 23. 2 and 9, 29. 8 and 3, 83. On its own, number 1. 1 and 6, 16. 8 and 6, 86. 6, 0, 60. 8 and 4, 84. 7 and 6, 76. 3 and 7, 37. 7 and 1, 71. All the 6 are 66. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 7, 27. 2, 0, 20. 4 and 8, 48. 3 and 8, 38. On its own, number 6. 4 and 1, 41. 2 and 1, 21. 8 and 9, 89. 1 and 2, 12. 2 and 4, 24. 7 and 2, 72. 9, 0, 90. 1 and 4, 14. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 5, 85. 5 and 7, 57. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 5, 35. On its own, number 2. All the 5s, 55. Bingo, 55.
Got 55 on the ticket. Serial number 4. 00011. 60822.
Correct. Any other calls? No? Game closed. Next game's on a yellow ticket. 1, 2, first number. 1 and 2, 12. 8 and 5, 85. 1 and 4, 410. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 4, 64. 7 and 8, 78. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 2, 82. 4, 0, 40. 1 and 9, 19. 4 and 5, 45. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 6. All the 6s, 66. 7 and 1, 71. 6 and 5, 65. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 7, 87. 7 and 9, 79. 6, 0, 60. 4 and 8, 48. 7, 0, 70. 2, 0, 20. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 2. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 1, 31. 1, 0, 10. 3 and 4, 34. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 6, 76. 9, 0, 90. All the 7, 77. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 1, 61. On its own, number 3. 5 and 7, 57. All the 4s, 44. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 6, 16. 5 and 1, 51.
Bingo!
51 on a yellow ticket, serial number 40012, ticket number 59849.
Correct, Bruce. Any other calls? No, okay, closed. Next game, orange ticket 1-3, first number. 4 and 9, 49. 6 and 4, 64. All the 8s, 88. 1 and 6, 16. On its own, number 2. All the 7s, 77. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 7, 67. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 9. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 8, 28. On its own, number 8. 5 and 3, 53. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 1, 41. On its own, number 7. All the 6s, 66. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 9, 69. 5 and 1, 51. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 6, 26. 8 and 1, 81. 5 and 2, 52. 1 and 2, 12. 2 and 4, 24. 3 and 1, 31. 3 and 4, 34. 5 and 8, 58. 7 and 1, 71. 6 and 2, 62. 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 6. 9, 0, 90. 3 and 9, 39. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 3, 13. On its own, number 5. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 1, 21. 8, 0, 80. 6, 0, 60. 3 and 5, 35. 2 and 7, 27. 3 and 8, 38. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 2, 42. All the 5s, 55. 4 and 3, 43. Bingo, 43.
76.
Upstairs.
70 freaking 6. You should have went 7. 7, 6 and 7, 6.
Alright, thank you.
That's what she'd done, then come out.
43, ticket
Because she
number
didn't.
63565.
He's like, no.
I think that's correct. Any other calls? No, game closed. And the
Hello.
next game is on the blue ticket ending
Welcome
1-4,
in.
eyes down. And your first number. 5 and 7, 57. All the 7, 77. 3 and 4, 34. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 1, 31. All the 2s, 22. 8 and 4, 84. On its own, number 5. 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 1, 81. 8 and 3, 83. 3 and 8, 38. 7 and 5, 75. 2, 0, 20. On its own, number 6. 8, 0, 80. 7 and 2, 72. 2 and 7, 27. On its own, number 4. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 9, 79. 7 and 4, 74. All the 1s, 11. 6 and 3, 63. 1 and 3, 13. 3 and 5, 35. 1, 0, 10. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 2, 42. 1 and 4, 14. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 7, 47. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 4, 54. 6 and 4, 64. On its own, number 9. 6 and 8, 68. 6, 0, 60. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 6, 46. All the 5s, 55. 2 and 9, 29. 1 and 8, 18. 3, 0, 30. All the 6s, 66. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 3. 6 and 2, 62.
Bigger.
89 and 1.
And I had that for like 20 calls.
Number 6, different tickets number 4.
Last game. We didn't want to win that one anyway.
63718.
Last game, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't double tapped on my screen, please double tap.
Thanks, Jen.
2,000.
Everyone. Sunday, we do have our Sunday special.
Will she be the caller again tomorrow night?
A couple of 5,000 and
Friday night?
10,000 on a Sunday,
Yep, same
and
one.
it's only 120 to max out. So anyway, apart from that, guys, hopefully we do see you over the week.
Microphone cut out.
That's cutting you out, isn't it?
It's trying to tell me to shut up, but we want to go.
Thanks, Aaron. Alrighty, it has come to that time
Running
of the
late.
evening. Last game's being played on a pink ticket, anyone 5 and a behalf.
Let's go,
of the
2 grand.
Cricket Club. And of course, Westside Bingo, we wish you all good luck.
Okay.
Please, I don't know if I have to tell you, you know the rules.
Bring your
yeah?
pets.
Bring your pets to the end of the table. Perfect. Upstairs,
Thank
take your
you.
pets downstairs, and we're all good. Okay, good luck. Eyes down, first number. 1 and 7, 17. 3 and 5, 35. 2 and 8, 28. 4, 0, 40. 3 and 1, 31. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 3, 73. 7, 0, 70. 6 and 2, 62. 1 and 8, 18. 2 and 3, 23. 8, 0, 80. 8 and 5, 85. 3 and 6, 36. 8 and 7, 87. 5, 0, 50. 2 and 9, 29. 7 and 6, 76. 4 and 2, 42. On its own, number 4. 6 and 4, 64. 6 and 7, 67. 2 and 4, 24. 3, 0, 30. 4 and 8, 48. 7 and 4, 74. 2 and 5, 25. All the 8s, 88. On its own, number 3. All the 3s, 33. 5 and 8, 58. On its own, number 7. On its own, number 8. 8 and 9, 89. 2, 0, 20. 9, 0, 90. 6 and 9, 69. 7 and 1, 71. On its own, number 2. 8 and 4, 84. 6 and 8, 68. 5 and 2, 52. 2 and 6, 26. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 2, 32. 4 and 9, 49. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 9, 39. 7 and 8, 78. All the 2s, 22. 5 and 6, 56. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 7, 47. All the 7s, 77. On its own, number 9. On its own, number 5.
Oh, that was a scream and a half for 2K.
20 numbers. I had 2
Oh.
and I had 2 on the pet.
Oh no.
I just got down to 2.
I just got down to 2 as well.
I literally, I'm like, I tapped the table. I
Alright guys, we'll be live tomorrow night as well. Big night tomorrow night. 50k, 10k, 10 2000s.
Just leave them on the table.
Big night. So make sure you come along. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh wait. Too late.